Well, good morning and welcome in. Luke Mastervic here, voiceover artist and talent. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And the other day I made a video asking this question: to demo or not to demo? That is indeed the question. And for those of you who saw that video, if you haven't, you can go and click on that video, watch it. Hope it's of some benefit or measure of value to you in your voiceover business. And in that video, I explained that, hey, unless your voice is severely compromised, or unless you're sick in bed, or, what have you, and you just cannot do it, it's better to at least try to do something as opposed to nothing. My grandfather used to say this, Luke, and I don't know how many times, if I got $1 every time he said it, the worst they could say is no. The worst they could say is no. You may not even get a response at all, right? But there is that possibility that you might. But again, if you don't do it, you're not going to stand a chance in getting it at all. So, yesterday, I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to get the job, but I had a client, a prospective client, I should say, that on voices.com, there's a green icon with a thumbs up in it, and it means that you've been added to the company's shortlist. It means that they like you enough, that they at least like, to an extent, they like what they have heard. And so, not a guarantee that I'm going to get it, but I wouldn't have been added to their short list if I hadn't have done it. So to segue or piggyback on what I've said already so far in this video and the previous video, it brings me to accents. Now, some may feel intimidated by, doing certain accents when you're sick, or just doing accents at all when you're sick, or you're nasally, what have you. Okay? Well, the fact is, again, you don't know unless you try. Now, today, and I've seen these before on voices.com, which is my primary platform that I utilize. I utilize other platforms, but this is the one that I'm really utilizing the most. And there's an accent that's on there. Sometimes it will appear, it says U.S. Mid-Atlantic or Transatlantic accent. As I understand, it was still very popular even in the mid-20th century. A lot of actors and actresses used it. It's a combination of both American and British accent, okay? And so I've seen it before. I've even looked at it, in the past, in past videos, like on YouTube, to try to learn how to speak in a Midwest, Mid-Atlantic or Transatlantic accent. And so even if you don't have a cold, even if you don't, if you're not under the weather, you may still feel intimidated because it's an accent that you haven't done before. May I encourage you, again, you don't know unless you try, right? The worst they can say is no. The worst that can happen is, if not that, is you don't get a response at all. So I would encourage you, please, just give it a shot, because you just never know. All right? Now, stay tuned. I hope in the very near future to continue to put out more content, fresh content. Please like, comment, share these videos. I hope, again, that these videos are of some value, of some benefit to you in your voiceover business. Luke Mastervic signing off, a.k.a. Voice for the Master. I hope you have a tremendous day. Take care.